Indonesia, and this time is from this song. The title in English is Hey Tayo, and this one is the Indonesian version. When we learn foreign language, in the beginning I kinda try to find cartoon that has good pronunciation. For me, with English and also with Dutch, I prefer the Peppa Pig because the way Peppa pronounce every word is clear, different than the other ones that sometimes mumbling for someone who is not familiar with the words or the way they pronounce. So yeah, and this original soundtrack or Tayo available in several languages, I think, and will be one more from Enhypen, the K-pop, in Korean. So this is the Indonesian one. Let's try to sing it. Ayo, hai tayo, dia bis kecil ramah, melaju, melambat, tayo selalu senang. Hai tayo, dia bis kecil ramah, melaju, melambat, tayo selalu senang. Jalan menanjak, jalan berbelok, dia selalu berani. Meskipun gelap, dia tidak sendiri. Dengan teman tak perlu rasa takut. Hai tayo, dia bis kecil ramah, melaju, melambat, tayo selalu senang. Hai tayo, dia bis kecil ramah, dengan teman di sisinya semua senyum ceria. Indahnya hari ini, mari bergembira. Okay, now we will try to pronounce slowly. First of all, this bus is written with U, is inherited from Dutch, even though it is Indonesian bus. We have to write it this way, but the way Indonesian pronounce or say it is bis with I, bis. The correct way to write it down formally is with U, but because we pronounce it as bis, some people do mistakes with write this with E. It's informal. It should be like this, but we pronounce it as bis. And we will practice our R. Okay, and G. I don't see any G here, or there is. Yeah, we will see it later. Okay. Hai tayo, hai tayo, hai. Sometimes hi, hi. If I call someone my close best friends or my gangs, hi, like that. But don't try to say that hi with your senior or someone that you respect, because they will think that there's something wrong with you. Don't even try it. That hi, it's more friendly. Okay. Dia, in Indonesian, when you use this word dia, it can be a he and it can be a she. Bis, kecil, ramah. Melaju, melambat. Tayo selalu senang. Jalan menanjak. Jalan berbelok. Dia selalu berani. Meskipun, and this one G. G is not G, it's not H, it's G. Similar when you have to pronounce ga, 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 ge, gelap. Dia tidak sendiri. And this one, NNG, a ringing, a singing, is not dengan, no. It is dengan, dengan. Teman tak perlu rasa takut. And then back here, dengan teman di sisinya semua senyum ceria. And this N and Y, it's similar when you pronounce the in kanye, nye, but this one nya instead of nye. Indahnya hari ini. Mari bergembira. 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 Ayo. Let's sing it slowly. Ayo. Hai Tayo, dia bis kecil ramah, melaju, melambat, Tayo selalu senang. Hai Tayo, dia sorry, I make mistake. Bis kecil ramah, melaju, melambat, Tayo selalu senang. Jalan menanjak, jalan berbelok, dia selalu berani. Meskipun gelap, dia tidak sendiri. Dengan teman tak perlu rasa takut. Hai Tayo, dia bis kecil ramah, melaju, melambat, Tayo selalu senang. Hai Tayo, dia bis kecil ramah, dengan teman di sisinya semua senyum ceria. This one will be fast. Semua senyum ceria. Even though in daily conversation is semua, but in this song semua senyum ceria. Indahnya hari ini, mari bergembira. And now we will learn about the grammar or syntax. The translation for each word is below each word. obviously seen here. And let's just start it. In Indonesian, hi is also pronounced as hi, but the way you write it is with A and I. Hi. And dia, it can be a he and also a she, because in Indonesian we don't have specific word for he or she. So when you say dia or ia, it can be it, he or she. In this case, it is a he, because in English, tayo is a he. This one is written with you, but it is inherited from Dutch. That's why we write this one with you, but in daily conversation, or we pronounce it as e. We read it as bis. But some people might pronounce it as bus, or in between e and u. Bus, bus, bis, bus, bis. And sometimes you might also find this word is written with I, bis, because they thought, oh, it's pronounced as bis and we write it with I. But the correct or formal way is with you. According to KBBI or Kamus Besar Bahasa Indonesia, the Great Dictionary of Indonesian Language. And now, this one I don't have to explain. I don't want to make this video really long one. This is already a bit long, I think. Melaju is speed up, melaju. But the word of laju itself, it means rate. We add the prefix melaju, speed up. And this one, lambat, is slow. We add the prefix melambat, it becomes slow down. And this one, this, okay, we don't have to keep repeating stuff. And this jalan is also inherited from Dutch, lan. In Indonesia, jalan. Dutch, lan. Menanjak, uphill. The base or original word or basic word is tanjak with T as initial. Tanjak. It means climb. And we want to make it as uphill, we add the prefix me, and because the word of tanjak has initial letter T, that's why when we add the prefix me, the letter T, the initial, it is changed into N, menanjak. The rules about when you add prefix and sometimes you replace the basic or base word, I've already made some videos. I will put the links below. And this one, belok, is turn. We add the prefix berbelok, it means turning. This one, when you want to say even or even though, you can use meski or with the suffix pun. Meskipun, even or even though. And we have also several other words to express even even or even though. There's others possibility. And this one is a bit different than the English OST or OS, because in Indonesian we use the gelap or dark, because in English it's not the dark version, it's the other version. The afraidness is not about the dark, the even though is not about the dark, but in Indonesian is the dark, gelap. And tidak itself, it can be tidak and it also can be tak. If you want to replace this one to here, it can. There's no problem. But this tak is mostly for poem or poet, Shakespeare's era, or you want to be a bit romantic or that kind of stuff. We use the tak in song lyrics. But there's nothing wrong if you use the tak. And in daily conversation we use others. Enggak, gak. I think I made video about it, about the slang version to say no or not in Indonesian. And this one also, yeah, teman. The English version, it is friends, but in Indonesia or Indonesian, we don't use plural form for something that is generic, like this one with friends. But it is obvious with friend, either one friend or more than one. We just with friend. No need to explain it's more than one or friend. Or another illustration is cars in the Netherlands or cars in America. In Indonesian, it's gonna be car in Indonesia or car in the Netherlands, because the generic stuff, the noun itself, it comes in singular instead of plural version. That's why the English version of this song is friends, but I write it as friend here because in Indonesian it is teman. It is not teman-teman. In Indonesian, when you want to make your noun into plural form, you repeat the word and you put hyphen in between. Okay. And we can see here, this one is also teman. In the English version is friends. Nyak here and nya here is different. This nya is for his. In Indonesian, we use nya for his, hers, or her, and also for its. Nya. And we also use for it is the nya, the suffix nya. How to pronounce this is the same or similar when you have to pronounce kanye, nye. You change the e into a, nya, nya. Indahnya. And this nya is also a suffix, but the translation is it is beautiful. It's beautiful. Indahnya. And in Indonesian, today is they, this. They, this. In 2 words. Hari is they, ini is this. Hari ini, this they, today. And mari is let's, but also can be translated as ayo, ayo, mari, let's. Gembira is happy. Bergembira, we have the prefix ber here. Bergembira, it means happy, joyful, or in this case, because we use this word, mari bergembira. Let's and have fun. And the bergembira itself, happy or joyful or have fun. And this ayo is let's go or come on. Yeah. And now as you can see here, in Indonesian we don't use to be or to be. Sometimes we use to be for specific sentences, but we don't use to be. That's why I put the translation right below every word, so you kind of figure it out. Oh, the Indonesian syntax or grammar, we don't have lots of stuff. Even the verb itself, whether for he, she, it, I, you, we, they, whether it is happening now or it is as a habit or it happened in the past, the verb itself is gonna be the same. And how you know about it? Sometimes with the time signal words. Ayo. Ayo. Hai tayo. Dia bis kecil ramah. Melaju, melambat, tayo selalu senang. Jalan menanjak, jalan berbelok, dia selalu berani. Meskipun gelap, dia tidak sendiri. Dengan teman tak perlu rasa takut. Dengan teman di sisinya, semua senyum ceria. Indahnya hari ini, mari bergembira. Bergembira. Ayo. Hai tayo. Hai tayo. Dia bis kecil ramah. Melaju, melambat, tayo selalu senang. Hai tayo, hai tayo, dia bis kecil ramah. Melaju, melambat, tayo selalu senang. Jalan menanjak, jalan berbelok, dia selalu berani. Meskipun gelap, dia tidak sendiri. Dengan teman tak perlu rasa hai tayo, dia bis kecil ramah. Melaju, melambat, tayo selalu senang. Hai tayo, dia bis kecil ramah. Dengan teman di sisinya, semua senyum ceria. Indahnya hai Tayo, dia bis kecil ramah, melaju, melambat, Tayo selalu senang. Hai Tayo, dia bis kecil ramah, melaju, melambat, Tayo selalu senang. Jalan menanjak, jalan berbelok, dia selalu berani. Meskipun gelap, dia tidak sendiri. Dengan teman tak perlu rasa takut. Hai Tayo, dia bis kecil ramah, melaju, melambat, Tayo selalu senang. Hai Tayo, dia bis kecil ramah, dengan teman di sisinya semua senyum ceria. Indahnya hari ini, mari bergembira. Thank you.